So what can you do from the xamplr home screen? It's been recently redesigned, and now I want to kind of walk you through it. So first things first, you might be coming here to learn some vocabulary. Maybe you want to make a list. You could create a new vocabulary list based on the terms that are inside the site already. Let's say we want to make a site to study for some SAT prep. We could maybe set subject to be SAT prep. We could describe it a little bit. And let's say we know some of the terms that we want to learn. How about assimilation, ubiquitous, and faction? So we can add as many terms as we want. There are currently about 3,000 terms on xamplr. You can add new terms if you start to type one in. And gregarious is not in there, so I could type that and I could click create and I would be able to fill in the information for it and then have people add examples for it. Once I've made a list, it's there, it's mine, it's in my list area here. And I can go and I can practice it. And this opens up what's called the list drawer. And you can look at the details of the list over here, and you can see how many of the steps you've done in the practicing of each of these. You can click away to each of these and learn about them, learn to see some examples and the definition, and you can play this flip game that you maybe learn about in another place. But now we're off the home page, so I want to get back to the home page. So what else can you do from the home page? Really, the home page is a list management area. You can also search for vocab lists, and this is recently redesigned. You could say, hey, I want to study some, I don't know, AP Psych. I want to do some about the learning chapter, and I don't know, maybe I want to make sure that it has operant conditioning on it. Each of these are optional. You don't have to do all of them. You could do just one. You don't need to fill all of those in. So this gives us the lists that are on xamplr that people have made that are based on learning. They're from the AP Psychology or the Psychology course. And you can look through them and see one that you like. And let's say I like this one. I can click import and customize, and boom, there I have it. So this is ready for me to practice. I can click practice and it'll show up in my list drawer, and there it is. Another thing that's on the home page, lists based on the AP Psychology CED. We're not affiliated with the College Board, but a lot of the teachers that use our site are AP Psychology teachers. So I've put this right out on the front, every one of the units. So you could import individual. Let's say we want this sensation and perception list. Boom, there we have it. And you can customize any list. That's something I mentioned. Let's say you don't teach schemas in this unit. You can delete it. Let's say you're like, the kids don't need rods and cones. That is if you're a teacher. Maybe you want to cross-reference this with your textbooks list, vocabulary in the end of a chapter. You can also access the menu from the home page. That's up here. You can join a class. If you're a student, your teacher might give you a code and you can join a class up there. This is where a teacher would teach with xamplr. I'm also advertising that as this big button right here. You can learn about the site, see some of these help videos. Or you can give feedback. If there's something wrong with the site, which there very well likely might be, you can fill out a description of what that is, and maybe put your email if you want me to get back to you, and I'll get right on fixing it. So this is the newly redesigned xamplr homepage, and I hope you like it.